Good evening and welcome back to DXB Today, where tonight we are connecting cultures. We're talking all about the local culture, its understanding and its nuance. Our next guest is a local Emirati author who is helping Emiratis and Arabs alike improve their language. Welcome to the show, Shuaa Zainal. Shuaa, thank you so much for being with us.
You're most welcome.
So we spoke a little bit to Muhammad about how there is a bit of a problem that's emerging of young, not just Emiratis, but expatriated Arabs also living here who are losing the language a bit. Is that what inspired you to do your work?
What inspired me is, first of all, I find that the libraries lack for the this kind of book that teaches Emirati dialect. We can't find such a resourceful book today. Another thing inspired me that the families today, they are struggling when communicating with, especially with the Emirati families. They are struggling to watch their children. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to express themselves in a fluent and accurate Arabic. What else inspired me is that my students themselves, they persuaded me and pushed me to turn the materials which I'm presenting into a more permanent resource and accessible resource. So these are the...
Shuaa, do you have like a personal story that you faced the challenge in your home or with some of your relatives?
Yeah, I find my children, my daughter today, I have 4 girls, and I noticed that in between they don't know how to express themselves in a correct Arabic. They speak Emirati, they speak classic Arabic, but not, sometimes they misses the word and they replace it with an English word. So this makes me really very sad, and I just want to change it.
Yeah, that must be really challenging.
Yeah, and sometimes, today they are working also. They call me and said, Mama, how do we use can you check the formal letter for me? I said, go back to my book. The grammar is there, the structures are there. Just go and check the, the fundamental of Arabic grammar.
Yeah, hit the books, kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But how do you like incorporate social media as well? Do you like Instagram and stuff like that? Because I know I'm an author as well. I love the traditional way of doing things.
Yeah,
I appreciate you've done this, but you also need to incorporate social media and Instagram and things like this.
That's true.
You do that as well, right?
Yes. As a human, we know that we are like a visual species. We love to watch something on TV. So what I did, or what I believe, that when you switch the book into like, let's say, an enjoyable movie, that makes you more interact with the content. So today we live in an era of social media, and let me give you a quick example. Today people, they want to understand the body language and the expressions in Emirati more via the TikToker. They love to memorize quickly via TikToker. For me, my learners, they prefer to understand the content from the scratch. So what I did, I have supplemented a YouTube channel with the book to interact with my students directly. They send me inquiries, I send them motivation, they send me sometimes emojis, and they indirect, Sometimes also I have a group of Russian students from Russia. They suggested me, they said, why don't you attach with your channel an PDF document? So I did so. That is according to their recommendation, and they were so happy that they also assisted me to do it also, because I'm not that good at technology. So they also assisted me in the attachment for the PDF.
Fantastic. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Shuaa, tell me why, with regards to your books, why have you specifically spoken about Emirati Arabic?
We know that the classic Arabic is it is used in the formal speech and in media. But when you come out of the box, you will see that the market requires today the dialect. As I said before, that the families are suffering today. They want their children to speak better Emirati, fluent and accurate. And I think today the United Arab Emirates has reached a remarkable level that the world itself is curious to explore not only the dialect but also the cultural nuances in the country. Yeah.
It can be so difficult because I know like the UAE as a whole is just a little bit over 50 years old.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of kids growing up who don't have quite the same dialect that their grandparents have.
Exactly.
Even I have the problem. I lived in the city, whereas my grandma lived in the country of Jordan.
Yes.
And even I can't understand my grandma very well.
Yes,
So
yes,
it is
that's
very
true.
important to bridge that gap.
Yes.
What message do you have to Emirati parents or any Arab parents whose children maybe are growing up losing the language a bit and they don't think it's that big of a deal? What would you say to them?
I would say that today you are carrying a very big responsibility to preserve the language, and you are an image of the country, so you need to pass the dialect towards the future generation. So try to practice more the language inside the house and even outside the house. Ignore the English language. Don't let other, with the respect of the English language, I mean in general, we need to focus more on the Emirati dialect rather than the other languages.
Because it's just under 1 million Emiratis as well, so it's very important to preserve that language.
Yeah, we need to preserve the language and to show how we think, how we act with our own language.
Absolutely.
Can we share some of the, if you have like some words that you think it's interesting to share with our host today? Some Emirati words, like, you know.
Emirati that even I wouldn't know.
We say like Emirati قح, like literally.
Emirati قح يعني if we go in the form of greetings we say حياك تفضل كيف حالك شو أخبارك مرحبا الملايين. So we use these kind of forms. In fact, I try in my book not to focus deeply on the classic Emirati. Today I want to say this is the modern easy Emirati expressions in the book. So this is more I'm focusing on.
I think I would say yes, because some of the Emirati words even will be hard to pronounce.
Yeah,
even,
exactly.
You know,
the pronunciation is not easy. So I don't want them to run away from the dialect. I want them to enjoy the content at the same time. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I really want to read this book.
Yeah.
It's
really
here.
want it. Is it there? Can I take home? Could you sign it?
I'll keep, yeah, it's signed.
It's already signed.
Yes,
Ah,
it is
nice.
signed. Yeah.
Shukran, shukran.
Afwan.
Nice.